Welcome to more Halo. Well, having a new laptop. Luckily, I set up the stuff lab. Oh, good. Did a little test thing. Yet last night, just setting it up. I did find that for some reason I couldn't. Oh, this time it wanted to work. As I was going to test Halo 1 for to load it in case it's something I forgot what I did in the second game. Well, I need to reload back out of this and go back to Halo 2. I had to delete so many files from 665 when the game is stored. Unloading, I can't check leave the stage, go back. I guess this just shows how long, even with this laptop, I still have waited so long for this to load. Then I'm gonna have to exit out this just to load through things again. Because yeah, last night I was going to test it, but couldn't load it into this game. It's not like I was trying to go into the third game, which I didn't have things loaded in for that one. And just realizing the difference between these two? Oh, this one has Scorching Skulls activated. Okay. What I saw last time I was in the elevator trying to keep, I believe, the two people alive and was constantly reloading to keep them alive, so they could stay alive as long as possible. I'm surprised I'm on chapter. I'm chapter 10. All right, controller. I failed you.
The library of our lords. The humans are already inside of it. After them. I want them.
Okay.
Running low, is it?
Okay, all three of them are still alive.
How did you win? That battle was exhilarating, was it not?
You'll live longer, Finn.
will be done. Yes, leader. Behold the library of knowledge. Very well.
He's went up the hill.
It is well hidden. I am prepared. Perhaps you will find the devil you seek in the next battle. Stand fast. library of our lord. Humans are already inside Arbiter. After them, I'll watch the perimeter. They never stood a chance, eh, Arbiter?
Lost one. Done it, I lost one.
Yes.
uploaded, I think.
That got my blood.
shotgun.
Hurry, Arbiter! Get the icon!
Did I actually get to the checkpoint?
We will protect this vessel. It may be our only means of escape. Retrieve the icon, Arbiter, for the Covenant and the journey.
Okay, and I managed to keep three of them alive. I think there were 5 or 4 of them alive at the start. And I kept 3 of them alive. This shows it's better just to give them NPCs the weapons you want to hold on to. As they don't use ammo. Let's see if I can find a better sword, maybe. Before leaving. Well, this is the best sword I can find. It seems. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. What do they turn this color when they get turned in? How many people do they have? Apparently they didn't think the same, but leaving some men behind. No, it looks like the lucky guys didn't lose that many. Since what I only saw one body. Here, right here. Oh, 2 bodies. Of course, there's more bodies here. Nobody over there. What was that? It's like those bots from before. And a lot of them. Another body here. Places also looks pretty bad compared to the one in the first game. Where this one is completely damaged. I've yet to pre-order the game.
You know, your father never asked me for help either.
The index is secure.
Mackenzie, Perez, how's our exit?
What?
You hear me, Marines?
They're all gone.
We got trouble. How you doing?
Johnson, you all right? Johnson!
Excellent work, Arbiter. The Hierarchs will be pleased.
Zakon is my responsibility.
Was your responsibility? Now it is mine. A bloody fate awaits you and the rest of your incompetent race. And I, Tartarus, chieftain of the brutes, will send you to it.
And the prophets learn of this. That they will take your head.
When they learn.
That's if.
Fool. They ordered me to do it.
The Grave Mind. You gotta question how all this how the Flood survived without food for so long inside of each Halo. Alright.
What is that?
To all your sins.
Relax. I'd rather not piss this thing off.
Demon.
This one is machine and nerve, and has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded.
Kill me or release me, parasite. But do not waste my time with talk.
There is much talk, and I have listened through rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen.
Greetings. I am 2401 Penitent Tangent. I am the monitor of Installation 05.
And I am the Prophet of Regret, Council of the Hierarch of the Covenant.
A reclaimer? Here? At last. We have much to do. This facility must be activated if we are to control this outbreak.
Stay where you are. Nothing can be done until my sermon is complete.
Not true. This installation has a successful utilization record of 1.2 trillion simulated and 1 actual. It is ready to fire on demand.
Of all the objects our lords left behind, there are none so worthless as these oracles. They know nothing of the great journey!
And you know nothing about containment. You have demonstrated complete disregard for even the most basic protocols.
This one's containment, and this one's great journey are the same. Your prophets have promised you freedom from a doomed existence, but you will find no salvation on this ring. Those who built this place knew what they wrought. Do not mistake their intent, or all will perish as they did before.
This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your prophets are making a big mistake.
Your ignorance already destroyed one of the sacred rings, demon. It shall not harm another.
If you will not hear the truth, then I will show it to you. There is still time to stop the key from turning. But first it must be found. You will search one likely spot, and you will search another. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers.
What the hell?
We are, all of us, gravely concerned. The release of the parasite was unexpected and unfortunate, but there is no need to panic. In truth, this is a time to rejoice. A moment that all the Covenant should savor.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a soda.
For the sacred icon has been found. With it, our path is clear, our entry into the divine beyond guaranteed. The great journey is nigh, and nothing, not even the flood, can stop it. Kill the demon!
The faster you can kill those brutes, the better. They don't have shield generators, but take them out before... it's berserking!
Protect the Hierarchs! Seal the exit!
Oh, I don't think so.
Put me down on one of the pedestals near the door.
One shot left.
They've locked it from below. There's a door at the other end of the chamber. That prophet, Truth, he has the index. You've got to take it from him. Let me get these doors. Go. It'll be easier to track Truth if I stay in the network.
Here's a bit longer.
Don't worry, you can pick me up later. Right this way.
Her hair's a bit longer on this graphic. Side angle. Also looks like this graphic looks like she's wearing a suit. This one it just looks like it's her skin.
Watch out for the captain. It's got a brute shot.
Well, that's one way to get rid of it. I can't get the OL on the weapon though. Oh well, no up, and he decided to commit suicide rather than let you
Truth
have
is
it.
moving through the lower levels of the tower. I'll reverse this grab lift. Drop down, try to cut him off. It's safe, really. Just step in.
This is how this bit looks like.
After that stunt on the Cairo, I know you're not afraid of heights.
No, I just looking around.
Fine. I won't watch. Meet you at the bottom, okay?
You clearly are watching. This is how it looks like a huge city on all the way to the wall back there. And this one, it just looks like. This looks like, well, this honestly, this looks like a, I would say, it's more like a system that leads to a pyramid in the middle. This isn't really a pyramid, it's just a pyramid. So look, it's an actual city down there. But this thing, yeah, that definitely looks like a city, and those are some other outer area. Traffic for some reason. Apparently even aliens have traffic. Like, you can see that whole entire thing, like, looks like, I think it's just metal here.
Reinforce all approaches to the holding pens. Slay the demon on sight.
They're beefing up their patrols. Stay sharp. It's safe, really. Just step in. It's safe, really. Just step in.
Go see him.
Wasn't there guys over here before?
Reinforce all approaches to the holding pens. Slay the demon on sight.
They're beefing up their patrols. Stay sharp.
Ah!
I'm reading Marine IFF transponders. The signals are originating somewhere below your position.
And looks like there's no way back up once I jump down, which is what I was checking for. Okay, get back there. Well, I guess it's time to jump down. Was there any chitter-chatter while I'm doing this? Nope. I only like to look at this because we lost our account.
Here, Chief. Jump in.
I wanted that sword. Oh well.
There are 2 groups of Marines in this detention block. I'll zero their locations. You neutralize the guards. Quietly. Chief's hunting a prophet, and you're gonna help him kill it. Come to the middle level. One more group of Marines to go, Chief. More guards. Get ready.
Hey man, if I get shot, make sure to give me lots of drugs.
That's all of the Marines, Chief. Good work.
That it, huh? Roll one for the good guys. Bueno. You can worry about yourself, huh?
Get out of here the same way we came in, the central grav lift. Hostile reinforcements coming down the lift.
Hey, there's another one. Down for the count.
Oh well, those guys really don't want to follow. They have a really screwy AI.
The lift is clear. Step on in.
There's a bunch of dead bodies on it. Wait, but who killed people on the floor? Like,
fear not, my brothers. The sacred icon is secure. It was Tartarus and his brutes who took the icon from the flood. For that they have our thanks.
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
Goes alone. Well, bye. Yep.
It was Tartarus and his
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
It was Tartarus and his brutes who took the icon from the flood.
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
I'll get him!
Can't hide from me!
I've lost track of it!
The elites have failed to protect the prophets, and in so doing put all our lives at risk. Let no warrior forget his own. Thou and
I've got a fix on Truth just outside this tower, Chief. There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
It was Tartarus and his brutes who took the icon from the flood. For that they have our thanks.
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
It was Tartarus and his brutes who took the icon from the flood. For that they have our thanks.
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
Didn't shoot me.
Covenant just destroyed 2 of their own ships. And I'm hearing reports of small arms fire throughout their fleet.
Creatures of the Covenant, the path is broad and we shall walk it side by side.
I've got a fix on Truth just outside this tower, Chief. There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
Slip space rupture. It's in Amber Clad.
You wouldn't believe the number of kill systems the Covenant are throwing down around me. Not to worry, it's pretty sloppy stuff.
No
I guess
response.
they never expected a hostile intelligence to penetrate their network from the inside.
She's crashed into another tower ahead of our position. I'll keep trying to make contact, but I'm not registering any human vital signs.
Why fight when they're fighting each other?
Rise, Pack Brothers! Cast down the enemy!
Okay, I guess I have to fire. I have no choice. I need to shoot for it to get that person's sniper rifle and use So I had to run back to get that ammo, then come back, grab that sniper rifle, and use it to... Oh, looks like they're fighting... Oh, right, they're fighting the jetpack guys right now. Feel free. Have to go back and get more ammo again. Also... Okay, commander is left. Oh look, and now it's checkpoints. Why did it now decide to do the checkpoint now? Oh look, they have storage over there. Oh, it looks like those guys won this time against the brutes. Last time they lost to the brutes.
This moment, the councillors gather on here to see the icons.
Rise, Pack Brothers! Cast down the elites!
There are those who said this day would never come. What are they to say now?
Well, you guys are... But still, in terms of... Really... We should have... I don't know much about the other games, but... Fundamentally, I would think the elites should just, well, after this blatant attempting to wipe them out, they should really swap sides.
Once the towers are cleared, we'll drive them from the lower districts!
I have listened to the oracle, and it confirmed our deepest hope. The great journey begins with Halo.
The elites are falling back to Mausoleum. Fools! Their opportunity nothing for them now.
Who would doubt, prophets? What have we thought of?
know each other still. How do I see this level as being one of those levels which you can beat without firing your gun once? Where did the other one go? When I had equipped. Oh, looks like I ran across one.
You'll not get up again. Any more? Enjoy a coward gift. Find a leave, see? All over. Get to you.
To catch Truth, we'll need to take a shortcut, straight through the mausoleum. Look on the bright side. For now, they seem much more interested in killing each other.
Not really.
to catch truth, we'll need to take a shortcut, straight through the mausoleum. Look on the bright side. For now, they seem much more interested in killing each other.
Run me, brothers!
That guy had to stay right in the way. Hello, bye.
Demon.
If we're going to catch truth, we'll need to take a shortcut, straight through the mausoleum. Look on the bright side. For now, they seem much more interested in killing each other.
If only that was true.
If we're going to catch truth, we'll need to take a shortcut, straight through the mausoleum. Look on the bright side. For now, they seem much more interested in killing each other.
Do not be hasty.
They might consider sitting this one out.
Trying to survive. Let's wait till someone else dead. Because that was not the game. I forget what the feature is. This is like the feature of this thing.
2 more transponders. It's the Commander and Johnson. They're closing on Truth's position, Chief. They'll need your help.
Alright, we'll make you jump into that.
This way, Chief.
I'm getting confirmed reports of flood leaving in Amberclad's wreckage. Let's get the index and find a way out of here before things get really ugly.
Get really...
Split them up. One in each phantom.
The hopes of all the Covenant rest on your shoulders, Chieftain.
My faith is strong. I will not fail.
Let him be. The great journey waits for no one, brother. Not even you.
Raise the alarm! Forward! Hardly worth the effort.
others, but at least I found one.
I'm starting to fear that you're not very smart.
Mind your tongue, Oracle.
Oh, I mean no offense. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your species. How long have these prophets been anointing arbiters?
Since the fall of Falchavami, the first disgraced arbiter, roughly 400 years ago.
Incredible! And in all this time, it never occurred to you how convenient it was that your prophets were able to find a powerful, capable leader among your people, who happened to suddenly commit a terrible blasphemy every time the power structure of your covenant was threatened.
I do not understand.
You do little to dissuade my fears.
Then teach me.
Looking back at the record of the Arbiters you discussed, was it not surprising to anyone that those chosen to become Arbiter were more than simple warriors?
How so?
Each of them had significant political influence among your people. In some cases, that influence was already being used to question the decisions of your hierarchs. In fact, that very questioning often gave rise to the charges of heresy that so neatly removed the challenger from the hierarch's concern.
And once they were branded Arbiter,
they promptly and quite cheerfully ran to meet their deaths.
all our lives we look down at the path, put our feet where the prophets tell us. All our lives spent convincing ourselves of the truth of our covenant. Could all of it truly have been wasted?
Let's hope not all of it, for we have a great deal of work to do. The Flood is still out there, so I require a cooperative reclaimer to enact proper containment procedures. But your Covenant keep trying to kill all the reclaimers I can find. All this bickering is quite a deadly waste of time. Right now, the most important question we can ask is this. Who could break this hold the prophets have over you?
Arbiter. The counselors, are they murdered by the brutes? Vile, disloyal beasts. The prophets were fools to trust them.
I completed the mission without dying.
Where's he going?
Earth, you finish what was started. And this time, none of you will be left behind.
That structure in the center of the city, it's a Forerunner ship. And Truth is heading straight for it. If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth, they won't stand a chance. You have to stop him.
That brute has the Index. And Miranda and Johnson. He can activate the ring.
If he does, I'll detonate in Emberclad's reactor just like we did the Autumns. The blast will destroy this city and the ring. Not a very original plan, but we know it'll work. No, I don't want to chance a remote detonation. I need to stay here.
They're lousy drivers, aren't they?
Flood-controlled dropships are touching down all over the city. That creature beneath the library, that Gravemind, used us. We were just a diversion. And Emberclad was always its intended vector. There's a conduit connecting this tower to the ship. Head back inside. I'll lead you to it. Flood-controlled dropships are touching down all over the city. That creature beneath the library, that Gravemind, used us. We were just a diversion. And Emberclad was always its intended vector. There's a conduit connecting this tower to the ship. Head back inside. I'll lead you to it. I'll disable this lift once you reach the top. That'll slow them down. I hope.
Shall we let the flood consume our holy city? Turn high charity into another of their wretched hives. No enemy has ever withstood our might. The flood too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence. There's something inside the ship, a presence, fighting back. For a Covenant construct, it's unusually formidable.
No enemy has ever withstood our might. The flood too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence, but there's something inside the ship.
No enemy has ever withstood our might. The flood too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence, but there's something inside the ship, a presence that's fighting back. For a Covenant construct, it's unusually formidable.
Parasite did not defeat the Forerunners, and it shall not defeat us.
Arrogant creature! Your deaths will be instantaneous, while we shall suffer the progress of infinitude.
Security systems in this part of the tower are particularly robust.
Whosoever is gripped by fear, take heed. I am the prophet of truth, and I am not afraid. Noble mercy is here, in my side. His wise counsel.
We exist together now, two corpses in one.
Apparently these are the Prophet Hierarch's private quarters, their inner sanctum. much longer. The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
Guilty spark, probably.
I knew the Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using the Forerunner ship's engines as an energy source for the city. The ship isn't so much launching as it is disengaging, uncoupling itself from High Charity's power grid. Stopping Truth, that's all that matters.
Now is the time of our unworlding.
Chief, when you get to Earth, good luck.
After I'm through with Truth.
Now make a girl a promise. If you know you can't keep it.
Beat the repair time on High Charity. I beat it. I guess what happens when you when you barely fight anything and you just attempt to run through everything as much as possible.
What is that place?
Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the Icon. The start of the great journey.
There is still time to stop the key from turning.
I must get inside. Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
Now you're clearly going to be a guy who's just gonna die.
I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring. And we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know what's coming.
That was a loud
let them enter the chamber! The chieftain must complete his holy work!
Flails around.
The chieftain must complete his holy work! Easy. Take the icon in your hands. And do as you are told.
Please use caution. This reclaimer is delicate.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you.
Tartarus, stop.
Impossible.
Put down the icon.
Put it down. And disobey the Hierarchs?
There are things about Halo even the Hierarchs do not understand.
Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy.
Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively,
Not another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
weapons of last resort built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the Galactic Center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
No, Arbiter! The great journey has begun, and the brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
How do I stop it?
Well, it will take some time to go over the proper procedures.
Which dollar?
Under more controlled circumstances, I would suggest that you take a sensible days.
That's it? Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, ma'am. Not until that brute is dead.
You're telling me you can't stop...
Yeah, you one-shot me. Fun.
Primary generators coming online.
We'll shut them down.
Quality control does not allow me to interfere with any aspect.
How do I stop it?
Well, it will take some time to go over the proper procedures.
Which dollar?
Under more control.
That's it? Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, ma'am. Not until that brute is dead. Hey, Mohawk, how'd that feel?
Secondary generator targeting all systems are performing well within operations parameters.
You're telling me you can't stop the sequence.
Reclaimer, please understand, interrupting the wave generation process will severely damage this installation.
Give me a direct answer.
I am on a monitor. The Reclaimer can do what it likes.
His shield is down. Let him have it. There goes his shield.
We'll shut them down. Then how do I stop it? Quit stalling. That's it? Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, ma'am! Not till that brute is dead! Hey, Mohawk! How'd that feel? Your shield is down. Let him have it.
What's that?
A beacon.
What's it doing?
Communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency.
Communicating with what?
The other installations.
Show me.
Failsafe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me...
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark, of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
We've got a new contact, unknown classification.
It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I have gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
Wait till chat with Nick. Shep. Punch that popped up to 11 times. Displace. Oh, players held the whole weapons firing skulk beams. Okay. Every time you respawn, a random element is disabled. Oh, that's the explosion thing. For active camo. Explosions will be wider. Somewhat curious to see what happens like this. And a bunch of other things. Punching it makes them drop grenades. So they just become exploding bombs, okay? Want to play, then I guess I just go on to the third game then. Things are there. Steam or show? Let's see, Halo 2. And campaign. Dual wield owned the first 7 missions out of 15. Last patched pretty recently updated. I don't know if just me looking at the mods. Nope, doesn't look like it. There's Resilient mode. Okay, so this makes you resilient. Okay, and if you die, you get annoyed. Okay, got it. Shapeshifter edition? Okay. But everyone is a Spartan. So it's just red versus blue versus gold versus black. Okay, troopers. So far, I'm not seeing anything of real interest. That one that's dual wield edition, but it's only 7 levels right now. That's something I have to come back to later. Okay, here's something uncut. Maybe. Doesn't form, nothing. Alpha Moon. Grave Mine Reindeer. Let's see. That's some sort of boss type flood, which wasn't shown. Nah. Silence Slender. Sillier. Why not? Let's try out this mod. There's so much. Hey, we're gonna send AIs against each other. Not really that many mods. Darn it, it's being hiccupy. So far I was only able to find one interesting mod, since one of the mods is incomplete. Guess let's get this resilient mod. let's look at it. Okay, no, it's just you being complained at, okay. Let's try out this uncut. Well, again, that was big time, and I was going to launch it outside of this round, but I guess this is just let's go for fun. And first game, of course, this wouldn't even this reach as well. Well, the remake. Okay, if the game would if the stream would let me end it. Thanks for coming. Hope you had a pleasant time. Tomorrow will be ZZZ for Sonic Adventure 2. So go look at it.